In a world full of questions, sometimes the answers find you. This Lynn's Day, the veil lifts. Step into the circle, ask your question, receive your message. We will be live with Lynn, giving free tarot readings. Real insight, one magical hour. We'll also share how you can help with Miracle of the Season, our global tradition of giving, joy, and togetherness.
So please join us every third Wednesday at our new time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Lynn's Day.
Every car that rolls into your shop is more than just repair. It's someone's lifeline. Now, what if every repair could also be a lifeline for someone in need? When you join Community Pay It Forward, a portion of each job can help a family, veteran, or nonprofit without costing your customer anything extra. With the Shop, Click, and Pick program, your shop keeps cars running. Let's keep communities running too. No one needs to go it alone when we all come together. Every car that
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Zach Clayton, Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and the Pack Channels. And that was me hitting my microphone because I use my hands a lot. And that's kind of the way it goes. As you can see on the screen, we've got the information for the 2025 Miracle of the Season. We're coming down to the very, very end of this. We've spent a lot of time talking about this, bringing it to life, and now we're begging for your help. We've got about 2 hours worth of recording, and playing the same 2 hours of recording for 37 straight hours, folks, that's not going to go over very well. So we need you to jump on board and tell us about what's going on. We are simulcasting with our friends from Things Network right now. And to all my friends at Things, whether you're a Christian, whether you're Hindu, whether you are Muslim, pagan, I don't care. What our goal is very simple. We want to take and we want to celebrate your culture with our culture, with your neighbor's culture, bringing all these cultures together in a learning way. We want to take and we want to make sure that everybody understands what everybody's about this time of year. This is a very, very difficult time of year for so many. And it doesn't have to be, because you and I can create a world of goodness together. I'm asking you to scan the QR code up top and record something. How do I celebrate this time of year? Again, whether that's, by the way, happy Hanukkah to all of my friends who celebrate Hanukkah. Whether it's Hanukkah, whether it's Eid al-Fitr, whether it is Christmas, whether it is the winter solstice, no matter what it is, how do you celebrate, you and your family? What's the best memory that you have? Is there somebody out there that you wish that you were spending this holiday with, but unfortunately you can't because of miles, because of conflict of travel, whatever it is? Do you like to read stories to your kids for the holidays? Record yourself reading that story. Then you can not only share it with your kids, you share it with other children all over the world. We can make a huge difference by just simply talking to each other. Relive memories. Any of us who have like a couple of years on some of the younger folks remember what it was like, that, you know what? Our first Christmas, I want to create my own traditions. You know, somebody's first Hanukkah. They want to create their own traditions. They don't want to live like mom and dad did. They want to strike out on their own. But how can I do this? How can I make my own mark on the world? Well, let's give them some ideas. Let's tell them how we first started to celebrate and what that turned into. There's so many things that you can do, and you can find out more by scanning this QR code, jumping on there, and making yourself the miracle of the season. You have the power. You have unlimited power to be the voice for someone out there who doesn't even know they need to hear your voice. Scan the code, find out how. We've only got 8 days left to record. Coming up today, folks, we're replaying the family networking event because it was a wonderful family networking event. We really had a good meeting, and we're inviting you all to join us again next month on the 8th. You can come together. You can tell people about your business. You can prove or show people who you are, what you do, what you care about, and what makes you stand out. These are some of the greatest people I know. These are some great friends of mine, and I greatly appreciate everything about them. And I'm proud to bring you the December family networking meeting. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Zach Clayton here with Family Networking. Welcome to December. We've got 4 joining us right now. Hopefully, we'll have some more jump on, but if not, we've got a pretty important 4 right as it is. We want to wish everyone a very, very happy holiday season, no matter what you celebrate. And we invite you to join us on here in America. It's going to be from December 24th to December 26th, where we're going to have 37 hours worth of recording talking about some of our favorite holidays, hopefully some of your favorite holidays, and having you come on and join us and just being positive for 37 hours during this very difficult time for a lot of people. You can join us by scanning the QR code right next to me in this little corner. And oh, Kurt, you'd never look so good. But yeah, you can scan that QR code. You can record a video. Just just tell people, just tell them about a time that you had when you were younger. Tell them about a good memory. Tell them about a great recipe that you have. I was talking to Santa about this earlier, and maybe somebody can take and share with us their recipe for oatmeal spinach cookies. No, no, okay, yeah, I didn't think so either, but
I thought it's oatmeal, spinach, a lot of sugar and butter, and heat it up really hot.
and a trash can.
And a trash can. Yeah, probably good amenity. Yep.
Yep.
You're ready.
So, all right, we've got Holly Miller here. So, welcome, Holly.
Thank you. I was on the
So,
wrong one, sitting in the wrong meeting, and I was like, wait a second, I think something's different.
well, you are in the right one now. So, just to let everybody know, we are recording today's broadcast as well, and this will also play on that 20 or 37-hour recording so people can see kind of what we do here on Family Networking. We have begun our 2nd year, which is really pretty cool. Speaking of the man, Mr. Blonde Guy. Never gonna live that down.
Nope.
I just shared your special cookie with everybody, the oatmeal spinach cookie.
Oh, geez, thanks. That was pretty awesome.
We've also got Patrick joining us. How are you doing, Patrick?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Welcome to Family Networking. I appreciate you joining us.
Great
So,
to be here.
so today, what we're going to ask you to do is give us your name, your business, what you do. And then our question for today is very simple. Does your company offer any last minute gifts? If not, do you have friends in the business world or family in the business world that does offer something? And we're just asking you that if you do, please go to the private chat and offer a link to where we can go and check out what they offer. So please, let's go with Lynn. You were first. Please get us kicked off here.
When your first name starts with L and your last name starts with S, you're safely never first anywhere. So thank you for this unique opportunity. My name is Lynn Cebulski. I am a professional tarot reader in Brooklyn, New York. And tarot is anything from an entertaining way to spend some time to a window or a channel into profound realization and life improvement. And I'm here for it all. Does my company offer any last minute gifts? To be honest, I have not had anyone approach me last minute and say, can I purchase a tarot reading for someone? But that's certainly something that I offer. So, yeah.
And yet, by the way, Lynn is one of our giving partners, so she does provide uh, us with a chance to support people who need assistance. So Lynn is one of our great partners. Lynn, you also have one more service in the New York area. Would you please tell people about that?
I also became registered as a wedding officiant. So if you're in one of the 5 boroughs of New York City and you're getting married, if you're in Long Island, um, any place that is local to me, and you would like a tarot reader for your wedding officiant, let me know.
I guess that would be one hell of a way to find out if the wedding's going to last, right?
Well, part of the package includes a couples reading, so that, yeah, if there are any red flags, I feel like that's a better way to spend that than reserving the hall.
Where were you 2 marriages ago? But uh, you could have saved two poor ladies with a lot of headaches, I guess. So, but well, thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. Please make sure you put your link in so we can share it after the meeting. We can share it with everybody, and people can get a hold of you if they would like to purchase a tarot reading. Holly, you are next.
Oh, yay. Well, thank you so much. And my name is Holly Miller. I have a couple of hats that I wear. One is I'm a natural wellness coach with doTERRA essential oils. So I do natural coaching on that era. So anything that can help support your body and using natural wellness supplements and essential oils, I am your girl for that. I also am an inner freedom guide. So I am one who goes in and helps you look at your subconscious to be able to clear out the junk that doesn't belong to you, the junk that was given to you from your trauma in the past, or your third grade teacher telling you weren't that smart, or the bully on the playground, or maybe even your parents saying something really fantastic like you can do and become anything you want, as long as you're willing to play really hard and work really hard and do all the sweat equity stuff. All of those can be negative impacts that sit and live in your subconscious mind. So I help to bring that to the forefront to help you clear that clutter out. And do I have last minute gifts? I can always do things last minute, but I would like to plug my niece who does some amazing things. She does holistic candles. And so they're all natural. She does use the doTERRA oils in them. And she hand pours each single candle. And she's got a small business. And I will put the link in that for her because I would love for you guys all to go on and buy from my niece who makes some amazingly beautiful candles, and they smell incredible.
Beautiful candles, they really are. And Lynn, it's kind of cool, you need to check this out because she's actually got a cauldron candle.
Ah.
So yeah, she's got, she's still got some stuff up for the Halloween time and for fall. So yeah, she's got one that's called cauldron mixture or something like that. It's really neat. But her candles have like dried plants on top of them, just beautifully made. So
Yeah.
I did look at those today, and I would definitely suggest you go online and look at those. So we will get you that link. We'll share that with you in the description of this show. Hello, Wendy. How are you?
Hello, Zach. How are you?
Doing great. Doing great. It's been a couple, at least 1 month since we've seen you.
Oh, yeah. I'm usually pretty slammed. Everybody shows up in just this little teeny square on my laptop. Is there any way to make it bigger so I can?
Yeah,
How do you do
unfortunately,
that?
I'm really as big as, I mean, I can do this to where we can see you bigger if you would like, but that's really as big as
Like,
I can get them.
hi, Kurt.
You can, Wendy,
So
you can hit the full screen mode, and it'll make everybody bigger.
Well, I'd rather see everybody else bigger than me necessarily. I can see everyone above on the bottom of the screen, but on the main screen, everybody's teeny weeny. Like they're like a half an inch. I
okay,
just wondered if I
so
could make that bigger.
Papa John, you said that if you down below you can see a full screen mode. If you hit that, it might help.
Aha! I found it. I found it. So much better. Ah, there where everybody is. Okay.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
There you go.
So
See, we can
uh,
even teach Zach new tricks once in a while.
yeah. So, Wendy, what we're asking you is to give us your name, your business, what you do, and then either asking you if your company offers a last minute gift. If not, you have a friend in business that offers last minute gift idea
So a gift idea.
or gifts for sale. I'm
Well, my
sorry.
name is Oh, gifts for Well, I'm Wendy, the financial lion, and I'm known as the millionaire maker. And I usually have my lions all around me, as most of you have met with me before and you know. Hi, Mr. Z. And we want to know of a last minute gift idea if I have one or someone else has one.
Yes, if you offer a last minute gift or if someone offers a last minute gift, you can push their services or their business.
Well, I have downloadable gifts. Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about like an actual Christmas gift or just like a business gift? And I'm sorry, I've just been from one meeting to another, so I'm a bit unprepared right now.
If somebody's looking for something for the business person in their life, how do they get a hold of your downloadable gifts?
They could go to howtolivelikearockstar.vip,
All right.
and there are five rockstar mindset shifts on there. You can download a condensed version of chapter 1 of the book that went to #1 international bestseller, and there is also a rockstar life checklist there.
Well, there you go. It sounds to me like you've also got a #1 bestseller that people could offer
business person in their life.
Yeah,
So,
they could do that. That's for sure.
okay, well, we will get that information. We will share it with everyone else. Hello, Deb. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I was having trouble finding how to get on here, but I'm here.
Well, Deb, I want to take a real quick minute to thank you very much for the donation. We are collecting donations for books in Northern Colorado hospitals. Deb donated $10, which was able to get us a couple books for kids in the Greeley Hospital. One other thing that we're asking you to do is, if you do not want to donate to Greeley hospitals, which I can understand why you wouldn't, but we're asking people to take and buy new books and take them to their hospital. Take them to the kids in their hospital, just for something for the nurses to be able to give to these kids when they come in. So it's something that we're really trying to push this and make it a yearly thing, to where people take in books and board games to the hospitals for the kids who have to stay there. So, but Deb, thank you so very much for your donation. And why don't you please answer our question, which is, give us your name, your business, and what you do. And do you, as a company, offer any last minute gifts, or do you have a friend or coworker, or somebody that you network with, who offers a gift to people for last minute shopping?
Okay. My name is Deborah Laurel, and my company is Laurel and Associates Limited, although it's limited by having no associates, it's just me. And I make lackluster leaders legendary. I go in and I work with management teams that are not seeing the results they want because their employees are leaving and are not producing. And the reason for that is those managers were never prepared to be managers. Unfortunately, many individual contributors who are star performers are promoted into management positions and not given any training. So they don't know how to delegate or how to give constructive feedback to an underperforming employee. And those are two things that are very difficult and uncomfortable for new managers. And a good 60% of them fail in the first 2 years. So my feeling is, it's not that managers wake up and saying, ah ha ha, I'm going to be this horrible person. I think they really don't have a clue what to do. And so I come in there and I provide that training so that they learn it, they apply it, and it makes a huge difference to their lives, the lives of their employees, and the survival of the company. With regard to a gift, I don't know someone who has a gift, although the candles sound lovely, but I do offer a free 1 hour strategy session to look at what's going on with your learning and development, and particularly with your management development. And I certainly offer that. And if that's of interest, you just go to my website, which is named laurelandassociates.com.
Well, thank you, Deb. I appreciate it. And again, Debbie and Holly, as a matter of fact, are both, and Wendy, all partners of the Community Pay It Forward family. So anytime you shop with any of them, you get to donate to people in need, which is very, very helpful this time of year. Mr. Z, you are next, brother man.
Wow, what an honor. I thought I would go last. Had no issues finding the link. Thank you for that newsletter. And hello, world. My name is Z, and you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer, and I am also a consultant. And I currently run a website called Z World Cares, which allows nonprofits to accept donations, spread awareness of their amazing missions, and of course, possibly attract donors, sponsors, and possible volunteers who share the same mission as you do, as everyone else here as well. And hi, Wendy, to make Z World a better place. If you'd like to learn more about Z World Cares, please visit www.zworldcares.org and let's show Z World that you really care. In terms of last minute gifts, all I can say is we can give any minute gifts because if you really do care about helping nonprofits, shows the world that you care while paying it forward in the community pay it forward program. Uh, that's all I got, brother man, and back to you.
Mr. Z, Z World Cares, how much does that cost to get listed?
Well, it's going to cost you your willingness to make a difference in this world, and that's priceless.
That is so perfect. I love it. I love it.
What you're doing is
It's a
perfect.
great offer, and it really does support a lot of people. So please check out Z World Webs and Z World Cares. And thank you, Mr. Z. Thank you for being here,
Yeah.
Mr. Roscoff, the Kurt.
Thank you, Zach. So, thought I'd give today's session a little twist. I don't know if you're wondering why I have Forward after my name. Well, I'm an advocate for the state of Wisconsin, and our motto is Forward. Our mascot is the Badger, but Forward is our motto. And with Community Pay It Forward, I thought, wow, I never connected that in my mind before. So there you go. Today's deep thoughts with Kurt Roscoff. So
I was actually thinking maybe that way you continue to look forward. You were having a problem with turning around in your seat.
yeah, I have people who tell me I'm all the time over on another shelf over here, and you're seeing my ear, speaking to the ear. There you go. So, but yeah, I love to do podcasting, folks. So that's why I love this event, that we can have a nice group conversation, have it go out there on all the social media. I've been sharing the Community Pay It Forward Facebook page so that people can see me looking forward.
Well, I appreciate it. And what about gifts, Mr. Kurt? You know everyone, so this ought to be an easy question for you.
Well, gifts, you could donate to Project Die Hard and say you're doing it in someone's name, projectdiehard.org. We're involved in the marketplace with the Great Discovery and No Card and all sorts of things that if people, need to give a gift to business people, we got all sorts of tech stack and, paid programs that people could hop onto and support the work of Paige coming on here. If you're looking for ideas how to spend money, create a gift, come talk to me. Happy to help you.
Well, thank you so very much. And we'll make sure that all of your information is tagged in the information for the video so people can get a hold of you. And, but thanks for joining us, Mr. Kurt Roscoff Forward. Eyes up front, buddy. Eyes up
There you
front.
go. Thanks for the coaching. I love it.
So, hello, Paige. Thank you for joining us.
Hi.
So, Paige, I will have Santa Papa John and Patrick go, and that way you can see exactly how we're doing this, and you can join in after that. So, Santa, do you know anything about gifts this time of year?
No, not at all. Just the chunks of coal that are going in your, you got to share it with Kurt because Kurt's trying real hard, and lately Kurt's been doing a lot of extra pretty cool stuff. So he's climbing the steps up to get out of the coal list, but he's still on there because that's Kurt, and that's what you expect. Hey, folks. Santa Papa John here, and I have so much fun doing this. It's truly changed my life and changed my world. All kinds of last minute gifts. I can still do that wonderful family video where I will say your children's names in that video, creating that wonderful memory of mommy, mommy, daddy, daddy. Play it again. Santa said my name, but I do videos, I do t-shirts, I do cookbooks, I do coloring books. I create the videos to create the amazing, wonderful memories that you'll be proud to share. SantaPapaJohn.com. Well over 100,000 followers on social media. So let's have a conversation on how I can help you move your business forward. And don't forget, Zach and I are doing a big one. And we had a meeting today, and he needs you guys' help. We need you guys to help support this amazing mission that Zach is on to create some videos. So it's just not all going to be Zach and me doing stories. And he said he's having a hell of a time doing stories. So, give him a break. You guys need to create some videos so that we can include it in the list because we're going to do this for 37 hours on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day to anybody except Kurt that works Christmas Day, that has to be there, not just military people, but look at firefighters, policemen, you know all these special services out there that require working on Christmas Day. We want to give them some support. We want to cheer them up. So even if you want to be like Kurt and get on video and tell a story and tell jokes for 20 minutes, that would be absolutely awesome. We're not going to exclude anybody unless you're getting into naughty stuff, and then we're going to exclude you. But folks, we need your help. We need your contributions. It doesn't have to be anything special. Just do a video from the heart and add to the list of videos that we can share around the world.
That's right. Everything from telling a story from times gone to somebody that maybe you don't get to spend the season with, to cooking a recipe. And I won't mention the recipe we were talking about earlier because it's a weird recipe. But you can do anything as long as it's positive and bringing positivity. And we're not just talking about Christmas, folks. We want to hear your stories of any holiday celebration, no matter what culture, religion you're from. We want to hear about how you celebrate this time of year because it's not just Christians who struggle, it is everyone who struggles this time of year. So please don't think that this is just one for one holiday. This is for everyone. So come and tell us about your winter solstice celebration. Come tell us about your Hanukkah celebration, your Eid al-Fitr celebrations. Come and tell us about them. We want to know. We truly do. So, Patrick, you are next, my friend.
Zach, thank you, sir.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Z, good to see you. And so, again, my name is Patrick Moriarty. I work for Valley Bank. You may have heard of it. But I work in a small department called Cash Value Line of Credit, where what I do is offer lines of credit using cash value and whole life insurance as collateral. So similar to a home equity line of credit that I'm sure you're all aware of, only instead of using the equity in the home, we're using cash value in your whole life insurance policies. This is especially useful right now for people looking to get into real estate. Reason being, house prices are still inflated, mortgage rates are still pretty high. Where I've had a tremendous amount of success is people coming in getting these types of lines of credit so that they could either make a cash offer on a property so that it's not contingent, and or if the property didn't appraise, they have another means of coming up with down payment money to be able to get that initial mortgage. But we can use it for a slew of different refinancing debt, small business loans. We have a ton of different options. So again, I just wanted to kind of get on here, see what this was all about, spread the word with Valley. We also, I don't do it myself. We also deal, deposits, mortgages, business loans, all that kind of stuff. So if you had any kind of other business needs and might be interested, you could certainly reach out to me and I can get you into the right hands.
Well, thank you so very much, Patrick. Do you know anybody who offers a last minute gift?
Um, I do not, off the top of my head, know anybody that offers a lot that does like small business stuff, or anybody that I would send over for last minute gifts.
Okay. All right. If you come up with anybody, just let me know and I will link their website to the description.
Okay.
So, hello, Paige. You will be next. We're just asking for your name, your business, what you do, and if you offer last minute gifts to people.
Okay, I'm based in Fulton, Missouri, and what I do is bring brain injury survivors together in community with integrated medicine providers so they have more options sooner in their recovery. At least that's the idea. And I'm currently working in the Synergies Work Igniting Ideas Business Accelerator to refine that and get it all organized. And I also am currently in the process of getting my prescription memoir book listed on Publishizer, an author crowdfunding site, and I'm thinking of offering that as a gift option for pre-order.
Wow. That's first off, as a brain injury sufferer, I want to thank you, Paige, for what you do. It's kind of a lonely place to be every once in a while when when the head goes bad. I know it's a different place to be. It's a sad place to be at times, but knowing that there are others who can help you through it is always a good thing.
Thank you, Zach.
So, well, welcome to Family Networking. I hope that you come and join us again every month. So, Marianne, are you with us? There you are.
Yes.
How
Hi.
are you doing, Marianne?
Good. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. So, can you give us your name, what you do, and I know you've got something that you can offer people for last minute gift ideas.
Well, aloha. I'm Marianne of Waikiki. I'm the author and Apple game developer of the Acts of Kindness series, featuring 200 folk Manus puppets. The books are written for animation movies with sign language characters and a soundtrack by Lucy and the Perfect Wave. Um, Grateful that Kurt Roskoff and Sue Roskoff on the World of Ability podcast are showcasing the book trailers on the World of Ability Network. And all classroom teachers in United States of America can receive copies of my books from donorschoose.org for every single student. What we have now available through the help of Trevor Gibbs, the web detective, who we met through the Happy Neighborhood Project, is we have a YouTube channel where you can visualize and see the signing characters such as Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab, and our first book, Underwater Acts of Kindness, which features Noah, the hard of hearing whale, who is recruited by a sea turtle called the General of the New Earth Army to tackle the Great Pacific Garbage Patch after he loses his hearing and um, wants to tackle the garbage patch with other sea animals. We also have Rabbit Acts of Kindness, No Bully, which features Harry, the hard of hearing rabbit. And on YouTube, we have Chelsea, the courageous sign language chicken, Eve, the finger spelling bumblebee. And they teach the ASL finger spelling alphabet for free, free family fun. And we have Apple app games too available. So we're getting the packages out there through On the Mark TV, Mark Bayan, as well as Anthony Sorelli in nonprofit TV is showcasing these book trailers at Denny's restaurants throughout Texas. So we give great support to everybody. And 2026, we hope to have a kindness channel featuring the books and finding sponsors to help bring the vision to bring them into animation movies. What I did for you last year, Zach, and I do pretty much every holiday, and Veterans Day too, as well, is I offer a free ebook download of that book that we're highlighting that month. Last year, again, we did Underwater Acts of Kindness and gave that away for a free ebook. So the books and coloring books are available on Amazon and the YouTube is on YouTube, the Acts of Kindness series. And you can visit my website at www.actsofkindnessseries.com. And if you know teachers, teacher with a teacher ID, it's donorschoose.org to risk copies of the books and coloring books for every single student. Thank you so much. Aloha. I'm Marianne of Waikiki.
Well, thank you, Marianne. And I would like to also say that those are wonderful gifts. If you want to take and make a purchase of one of those are a perfect thing to take to your local hospital and give to kids who are spending time in the hospital. It also gives them something to do, which makes it even more important because we all know how much it sucks to be in the hospital. It's never a lot of fun. Some of us know that a lot more than others because some of us are a lot clumsier than others, apparently. So, my name is Zach Clayton. I am the president and founder of Community Pay It Forward, Community Dare to Care, and Family Networking. We take and we turn sales from our business partners, in which you can see a whole slew of them on the screen right now. You make a purchase from any of them, they donate to causes all over the world who have asked for our help. It's simple. You make a purchase, they give us a referral. That referral, 75% of it goes to someone who has asked us for help. That's it. There's no, you don't have to join my cult. You don't have to join any clubs. My cult is only eating Snickers bar and watching hockey, though. So it's a fun cult to be a part of. But, you don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is shop with people and pick who you want to support. So I will invite you all to join us on the 8th of next month, right here on Family Networking. I just sent a message to our friend Helen, who's been putting up quote comments on the side to join us next month on the 8th. So, real quick, what I want to know now is what is the one change you ask people to make, like what would be the one thing that you would ask people to do to start next year with? Wendy, we'll start with you. Wendy, we must have you on mute. Uh-oh, I still cannot hear Wendy.
Yeah, I'm clicking.
There you go. There you go. You're
No, I
on.
should be. You should be able to.
You're on now.
Okay. I had to click it like 4 times. Okay. So, how would I recommend people start off the new year? The first thing would be to get your mind right because your mind is where the money's made, and to commit senseless acts of beauty and random acts of kindness. I think the world could use a little kindness these days.
I would definitely agree with that. Most assuredly. Mr. Z.
Uh, Great question. And hi, Pat, and everyone. If you want to change, be the change. Back to you, Zach.
That's great. Lynn.
This theme keeps coming up, so I will steal it first. Get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
Mm.
join Zach's cult.
join Zach's cult. Yeah. So, Kurt, I promise you, I'm not going to lead you to drink some funky Kool-Aid. We're not going to do any of that stuff. I would miss the hockey game. That would just make me angry. So we're not doing any of that stuff. Kurt.
I'm going to say lean forward. I'm going to keep the puns going. Forward.
You go the other way.
Mind, heart, guts, and soul. Think about what you're doing to get that all in unification and you have full agreement with all of your being. And ask yourself, how are you helping another person and other people in that process for themselves?
That's God. I can't believe I got to say this to you. That was beautiful, man.
That was deep, man. That
Yeah,
was deep.
yeah. And for some of us, all we have to do is follow our gut to keep going forward, and our guts stick out there enough. It's easy to follow them. So, oh, we just dropped our next person who was going to speak. Holly had to leave us, so Santa, you're up.
All right. You know, folks, it's about sharing happiness and being positive. And I'm looking for connections for nursing homes, senior care centers, group homes. I
Yes.
get to read stories to a bunch of autistic kids tomorrow, and I'm so excited about that. It's going to be fun, and we're going to do it in a real quiet voice so we don't scare them. But you know what? They deserve happiness, they deserve to smile, and they deserve to have wonderful memories just like everybody else. So I'm reaching out. I'm stretching here, folks. If you know people that are activity directors for those kind of places, and we won't introduce them to Zach because we don't want them to drink the Kool-Aid, but the we're going to have some fun this year, and I've got a whole bunch of new ideas happening. How I can even share more smiles and more positive ideas with more people. So let's just keep the positive going. Oh, and the big one is share a smile with someone you don't know today, because you
Yes.
never know. Kurt. Kurt needs the Kool-Aid twice as much today. Share a smile with someone you, because you never know the backstory. I'll get it in yet, Zach.
Uh, all I can think of is Kurt on a sugar rush. We'd all be in trouble.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Wouldn't
hey,
want to see that happening at all.
well, Santa, I appreciate that, and I got to say that was definitely not one of your blonde moments.
Oh,
Oh boy. Patrick, you are next. What would you suggest to people at the beginning of the year to make their next year better?
I mean, for me, one of the big suggestions is year end is always a crazy time for me. So I always like to start the year a little relaxation, a little reset the mind, and maybe even occasionally I like to think I'm going to try and diet early in the year, but doesn't always pan out.
uh, I I I dieted today. I haven't eaten any of the M&Ms I bought.
How many Snickers though?
Actually, none. And just to let everybody know, I got one right here. I haven't eaten it yet. So, but I'm glad to see that
emphasis
Holly.
on word yet.
Big focus on the word yet. So, Deborah,
To touch the light in themselves, to take time to see what's wonderful about them so that they can see what's wonderful in others.
I love that. That is so good. Paige, are you still with us?
Be open to new options and possibilities, and I can be a guide for those.
You are fantastic. I appreciate that. And Holly, I am so glad that you came back because I'll be honest with you, when Wendy said that, it just I looked directly at you because her answer was right up your alley.
Yeah, I
And
don't know what happened. My computer just decided to go away. So,
that
You
actually
didn't drink.
happened with Santa and I this afternoon. We're
You
sitting there
didn't drink
talking
the
all of a sudden.
Kool-Aid, Wendy.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't drink the Kool-Aid, Holly. So yeah, the question is, what is the one change you ask people to make for next year?
I would say to question your thoughts and become very curious as to where they came from and why they're there and if they truly belong to you.
Love it.
That's what I would say.
I love it. Um, ours is quite simply
Ours is something that we say all the time, and it's if you have an extra hoodie in your home, don't give it away to a yard sale. Don't put it on a yard sale. You don't need the quarter that bad. Don't put it in a thrift store. They're just going to sell it to somebody who doesn't need it. Give it to somebody out in the community that's struggling with the cold. If you have any extra food, if you make too much food one night, throw it in the old hillbilly Tupperware, heat it up, and give it to somebody who's struggling to eat. It's simple ways that don't cost you anything extra, but could mean something to someone else and change their life for good. So, just I think what we've really heard here is everybody's talking about, really being the light in someone else's life, and being the light in your own life, because you cannot be the light for someone else if you are in a dark place. It's very hard to be that way. So, we're going to go backwards now, Holly, with our regular question and our final question, which is, who can you help today and how can we help you?
Well, I think that who we can help is exactly what you just said, Zach. I would say ourselves, because until you can help yourselves, you really cannot help somebody else. And I forgot the second part of the question. I think it was,
How can we help you?
well, just become very clear with who you are and treat others with kindness. That's it.
That is perfect. That is perfect. Paige, who can you help today and how can we help you? We
To guide others to pay attention to their own knowing and uh, keep brain injury survivors in mind in your daily life.
And how can we help you, Paige?
Uh, Connecting me with others who need additional brain injury recovery options.
That is great. That is great. We will make. Can we make sure that we get Paige's information so we can tag her to the information, please? So I want to make sure that people have her in their Rolodex so they can get a hold of her. So thank you, Paige, again for joining us. I greatly appreciate it. It's wonderful meeting you. So, Deborah, how can you help people today and how can we help you?
I think you're asking from a business standpoint, aren't you?
Business or personal, it really doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, if you know someone who is struggling, they're in a management position or they're an employee who is in an untenable situation, send them my way. And that's how you can help me, and that's what I can give.
Okay, sounds great. And Deborah, thank you again. Thank you for the donation. We were able to buy more books. Like I said, we're going to be delivering them on Christmas Eve to the hospital. It's going to be our second round of deliveries. So, and please, anybody out there, if you'd like to take and donate to us, please get a hold of me. I would love to tell you how. And if you want to do this on your own, please just take new books to your local hospital to give to kids. Like I said, it's a scary place for kids to be. So, Patrick, you're up. How can we help you? And or how can you help others? And how can we help you?
So how I can help others. Um, I guess I'm not really sure. I mean, if you guys have something I can help you out with, let me know. How I help others myself, in addition to what I do at Valley Bank, is I am a volunteer firefighter in my community. Um, so like to chip in that way. And how you can help me is during the holiday season, keep your chimneys clean and water your Christmas trees. So we don't have to be running out and trying to put out your fires. I've already done last week alone 2 chimney fires.
I would love to do that, but last time I tried to water the tree, my wife yelled at me because it's a fake tree. So,
In
and I
that
just
case, you should be in good shape.
yeah, yeah. So, hey, Patrick, thank you, thank you so very much for your service to the community. That is a very, very noble and uh, just wonderful thing that you do. So, thank you for that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So, Santa, how can we help you today? And what are you doing to help others besides talking to going to read some stories to people with autism, which is just fantastic.
Well, it's all about sharing happiness and creating smiles and giggles and those positive memories. And how can you help me? Like I said before, I'm looking for introductions for nursing homes, activity directors for group homes and senior care centers, and families that are looking for a custom story. They're looking for that last minute wonderful idea to create some messages. Can you imagine sitting on the couch with the kids and the little ones, and I'm up on the big screen reading a story, and I say the kids' names. Yeah, I still got time to squeeze in a few of those folks, but those types of memories. In fact, I was talking to a gentleman the other day, and he said that he can remember going back many, many years ago where he went and visited a Santa at a location, and they had a way of communicating that that Santa was able to say their names when they were walking up the aisle. And what a great way. He says, Santa knew my name. It was so awesome. He says, I'm 60 years old, and he says, I can still remember that Santa saying my name. It's those little details that we pay attention to that will create those wonderful memories for the children, and it'll last a whole lifetime. So folks, I've got many different ways, and I send these videos all around the world. I set them up as a private link on YouTube so nobody else can see them but you, and then you can share them with whoever you want. But we're not going to put them as a private regular post because I don't need the idiots out there getting your children's information out there. So folks, no worries, they're private links, and you get them.
Yep.
So that's what we
And
do, folks, and that's how you can help me.
and Santa, one of the things you and I talked about this earlier. Hey, you know what? There are a lot of people that are out there doing what John does, spreading the joy, spreading, being a man that's very important. You should really make sure that you support the people who take the time to do this rather than taking and just trying to do it yourself. It does take a very, very special person who portrays the most popular man ever that has ever lived. And there are a lot of people out there struggling right now because businesses are just trying to, you know, fit some other dude into a suit with a beard. There are a lot of people who are out there who are affordable. One of them sitting right here. He's a very good, and he can do it virtually. Like the other thing that John does is talk to people who are in retirement homes and still lights up their lives. Santa doesn't age out. So, but I know that the Santa that my two granddaughters have gone to, their 4 years of existence is now retiring. So I know that our daughter is pretty sad about that, but hopefully they find another really good one. So
The funny thing is, one of my photographers her two kids will go up and see different Santas and go, "He's a fake Santa, Mom. You work with the real one." And I've spoiled these kids for 5 years now, and it's pretty cool that they can see the fake ones or the guys that don't put enough effort into it. I know there's a lot of people out there that try hard, but the kids can spot the fake ones, and the kids can fight, can see the attitude and the persona, the picture that you're trying to portray is not quite what it should be.
Yep, absolutely. Well, thank you, Pop. I appreciate it. Kurt, what can you do to help others today? And what can we do to help you?
That's a loaded
All right.
question.
Yeah. Remembering we only had one psychiatrist type person on here and she's left, okay? So,
Oh boy, shucks. All right. So, but I'm feeling good because Santa knows my name. How cool is that? All right. So, but I'm thinking I can help anybody that wants visibility and an extra crowd for whatever it is that they're doing. Again, with the live streaming, we're connected to the Disability Channel and On the Mark TV and the nonprofit TV, and so if anybody wants some extra love and attention, visibility on what they're doing, their event, whatever it may be. Happy to help in that way to give people a platform. That's always been my dream to offer to people like those old mail rooms where you put the mail in the tube and the vacuum systems where you go and it goes up, goes right where it needs to be. So that's what I feel that I'm working on here, celebrating what the PAC channel is and all of this. And in terms of help coming back to me, I celebrate what this family does for, the issue with our veterans, the attention and, check your vet and all that. So the biggest thing that'd be helpful is join the team here, join the idea of find a way to contact the vet and to make sure that they're doing okay. And then if you're looking for ways to help that along for yourself, we got Project iHeart, projectiheart.org. I'm an ambassador with Project iHeart. Founder Brian Gibson, he's talked in the last 24 hours. He's dealt with three veterans that we lost. He's constantly in the last couple months. It's been a constant report. He's a week ago had a few people that he got away from losing the fight to the demons. So it's a real thing. And when you're in with folks like Brian, talking directly with the brothers and sisters that are veterans and in that dark place with them. Wow, I give our friend Brian a lot of credit to
yep,
endure that, and our team checks with him,
yep,
because he's taken the weight of a lot of this stuff. So with Project iHeart, we're always saying if you can, help share the mission, spend time with us, volunteer, be a patron, support financially, pray for us, whatever you can do. This is the time of year we got to up our game on veterans. And I know I'm in the right place speaking to the choir on this, but we still got to keep reminding each other and keep doing it because either we're there for the veteran or we're not. So let's make the choice.
absolutely. Lynn, how can you help people today? And what can we do to help you?
How can I help people today? Well, when I do tarot readings, my intention is always to give somebody a unique experience and ideally a way back into their intuition. I think everyone has the gift of intuition, and I think some people along the way lose touch with it or are never taught to be in touch with it. And so for me, to give somebody a tarot reading and provide a safe space and have something mysterious or incredible or profound happen, um, that's just showing people that another way of thinking and another way of feeling and another way of being is possible. And I've prevented that person from getting scammed or going through the worst of the people in this profession. So,
Mhm.
um, I generally want to raise the vibration and give somebody something cool that they'll have a cool memory. How can you help me? Well, as you may or may not know, I now have a monthly feature here on the PAP channel. On every third Wednesday, it's Lynn's Day, and I give free tarot readings on the air. So if you or anyone that you want to have join us is curious and wants to get a tarot reading, or just wants to spitball and ask me a bunch of questions about it, I am more than happy to entertain.
Absolutely. And that is coming up next Wednesday at 8 p.m. East. So 5 p.m. in California. So come on, and we're going to be live on the PAC channel. All you have to do is come on and ask a question. And I know that there were a couple people who were just really shocked with the answers last month. So, Mr. Z, how can you help somebody today, and what can we do to help you, brother?
Just keep coming back here, getting that source of inspiration and tuning into the right frequency to build those vibes. And all I'm going to say is keep showing up, spread awareness, because there's a lot of nonprofits out there that could use your support. Whether there are nonprofits that support survivors of human trafficking, helping our ignored veterans who deserve a lot better than sleeping under newspapers. Our planet is slowly dying as we speak, and our animal species are on the verge of extinction. And there's many other issues or matters, such as not enough awareness with accessibility, and taking care of our seasoned citizens who are left in a nursing home waiting for them to perish. There are people out there that need our help, and this is a platform that brings us all together while coming together. And I give you kudos, Zach, or should I say the good Z, and for everyone for being here. It's just phenomenal what you're doing, Zach, and everyone. How you can
I,
support me is I'd like to get out of Santa's naughty list, but of course, shows the world that you care because you may be young to know this person, but Dolly Parton once said, if you don't see someone smile, give them yours. It's free.
I love it. I love it. Wendy, what can we do to, or what can you do to help somebody today, and what can we do to help you?
Well, I could make someone a millionaire today. I could do say that. And what can you do to help me? I just invested in my own television channel, and it is called Your Limitless Life. So if you know anyone that would like to have their own TV show, let me know.
That sounds great. Well, hey, everybody. We can help everyone by simply asking you to please record a video, share your memories, and give somebody what you've done to celebrate. Maybe they're just trying to build their life. Maybe they're starting out and they're looking for a way to celebrate. Maybe they just are stuck. Maybe they just need to hear from you. You can be someone's miracle if you just never shut up and continue to tell people the good things that can happen. Whatever has happened to you and you've come back from them. There are a lot of people who have went through bad things and who come back on the other side. We all fight against that demon that, you know what, it can't get any worse than this. Well, it can. We can lose you. We don't want that to happen. We want to make sure you're here with us and you're standing up next to all these wonderful people. So please get a hold of us, record a video, share your stories with others because you know what? Your stories will make a difference to somebody who's out there. Join us again next month on the 8th at this same time. And just go on to LinkedIn, get a hold of me, do whatever you can. But make sure you come in and join us. We have a good time here. We try to make it a little bit different. Whether you are looking to hire, if you're looking for a job, come on in here and give your verbal resume. Who knows? Maybe there's somebody out there that's the perfect match for you. Happy holidays to everyone. Wendy, Z, Lynn, Kurt, Sandra, Deb, and Patrick. Happy holidays to you all. I
Yep.
really hope that we get to talk to you soon. But for now, we're done. Goodbye.
Hey there, friends. I've been thinking we all have our strengths, right? I can do this, but I'm not so great at that. I'm pretty good at talking to people, but I'm not so great at adding things into a website or app. Oops. I love speaking, sharing stories, but social media, all those hashtags and algorithms, yeah, that's a jungle I haven't quite figured out yet. Coming up with ideas that bring folks together, I'm all about it. Bookkeeping, let's just say numbers, and I don't exactly get along, but that's okay because someone out there is good at those things, and when we work together, magic happens. See, Community Pay It Forward has never been about one person. It's a program built by many to support even more. Every one of us brings something special to the table. We all have talents that make us great on our own. But imagine how much stronger we are when we bring all those talents together. That's what Community Pay It Forward is all about. Your skills, my skills, our hearts, working together to make a difference. So tell me, what are you good at? Let's find out together. Visit communitypayitforward.us and join the movement.
In a world full of questions, sometimes the answers find you. This Wednesday, the veil lifts. Step into the circle, ask your question, receive your message. We will be live with Lynn, giving free tarot readings. Real insight, one magical hour. We'll also share how you can help with Miracle of the Season, our global tradition of giving, joy, and togetherness.
So please join us every third Wednesday at our new time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Lynn's Day.